Hi, welcome to Sunchart Tarot. I'm Zelda, and this is going to be a monthly love reading for Cancer for September. I hope my Cancerians are doing really good. Cancer, if your sun sign does not resonate, please check out your moon sign, your rising sign, as well as your Venus and Jupiter sign to see if any messages in those readings resonate with you. And if not, I'm sorry, I'm not picking up on your energy this time. Hopefully next reading. And again, it is a general reading, so please take it as it resonates. There might be different messages for people, for different cancers. And this is a love reading, so for a lot of you, it will be about romantic connections, but for some of you, it can also be about like family member, colleague, or close friend, but you know, somebody you have emotional ties to. So just keep that in mind and take it as it resonates. Also, when I read for you and for the person you're dealing with, Cancer, the energies I talk about can actually apply to your situation in complete reverse. It can be vice versa. So again, keep that in mind and take it as it resonates. All right, let's get started. So let's see what energies are influencing you for the rest of September when it comes to your relationships, Cancer. All right, Cancer love for September. Cancer love. So I have the Two of Swords in reverse crowning your reading, Cancer. Love, Cancer love. I have the Six of Swords in reverse. Cancer life. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Cancer life. The Queen of Wands. The Empress. I have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Hangman in reverse. The Queen of Cups. The Ten of Pentacles. And the Nine of Swords. Let's see. Any more for Cancer? Cancer love life. Oh yeah. Page of Swords in reverse and Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Let's look at these cards. There is a decision being made. So there is or was a very big decision that you were making, Cancer. You might have gone through like a period of indecision, but you finally came to a point where you made a decision with confidence. And this decision involved either a breakup, breaking some sort of a commitment or contract. It's also having to do with doing things differently, being unconventional. And it involved an ending that had become very burdensome for you, very tiring, very heavy on your shoulders. And you were very defensive. So you were on the verge you were trying to think whether to continue or whether to give up, and it looks like you made a decision with confidence, with self-love, to break a commitment or a contract and do things very differently, very unconventionally, and put an end to something that was so stressful, and had you very defensive due to old wounds and traumas that you experienced. Yeah. Some of you may also like have realized something, like a truth, a fact, or some information, reality. You realized the truth of a matter that you weren't able to see beforehand, or you were just confused, and you had a moment of clarity, and with that you made a decision, or you're making one. So I have the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles for you, Cancer. But again, keep in mind, these could definitely apply to your situation in reverse. Take it as it resonates. But here I'm seeing that you're no longer working, investing yourself, or putting in any effort to this connection. Or for some of you, it could have been like you're in the past you didn't. For some of you, it's like current. And you're standing very confident, very sure of yourself. Hold on, let me see. I want to clarify this as well. The Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Eight of Pentacles, both in reverse. You are definitely not putting in any work into this situation or connection. You're like pretty critical of this person or this connection as well. Oh, because you suffered disappointments. Along with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, I have the Queen of Swords in reverse, along with the Five of Cups. So disappointment, loss, sadness, or you may have felt betrayed in the past, and it just turned you cold. And very critical, maybe even bitter in some sense. Or you could have fallen prey to somebody who played some word and mind games, or were very like hurtful with their words, or very strategic, and it ended up in like betrayal or sadness and loss. It basically changed your emotions in this relationship or connection here. But you're confident. You're standing like a Queen of Wands, very sure of yourself and what you want and what you're passionate about and what you don't want. You're like in control of your life, or you will be at this point. Yeah, you could have been dealing with somebody who was very immature mentally, also irresponsible too. There were some deceit or mysteries. It could also be where you or this other person you were dealing with were clouded by your judgment, were clouded by your emotions. And things were not really what they seemed to be. For some of you, there could have been kids involved, 2 kids in particular. It's either one kid who's like a mix of air and earth energy, or it could be 2 kids where one is like very heavy on air energy and the other has like very heavy earth energy in their chart, like an earth sign or an air sign. Again, for some of you it could have been 2 kids, for others of you it's like 1 kid, but There were confusions. Things were not really what they seemed to be. For those of you where there is no kids involved, then again, like I said, you were dealing with somebody who is very immature intellectually or mentally in their communication, the way they think, how their logic works. It's like they could have been like, I'm saying like a lot, huh? I just noticed. It's they're actually might have been spying on you, keeping tabs on you when you were not communicating with each other. For some of you, like I said, this could be vice versa. You know, for some, it could have been the Cancer who was like spying on the other person and not wanting to really give much tangible effort to this relationship or connection. Again, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this is the person you're dealing with, though, Cancer. And there was, yeah, disappointment here or betrayal. So the person you're dealing with is coming up as the Empress. Both of you are very strong personalities, it looks like, Cancer. You could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus. I also have a Leo so far. But it could be any sign. These are just the energies influencing the reading. But they're coming up as the Empress. You are looking like the Queen of Wands, and they're the Empress. So both of you are really strong and confident. This person, they're very restless. They're emotional and restless. They're unable to heal. They're unable to... It's like they're overthinking a lot. And they're stressed out. I feel like somebody here is going to... Oh, I have the Justice in reverse, clarifying the Empress here. Both are Libra energy, Venus, by the way. So this person feels like they've been done wrong. And they're unable, or maybe they did you wrong. Again, it will be different for different Cancers. For some of you, the person you're dealing with did you wrong. For others of you, the person you're dealing with thinks that you did them wrong. Like there was something that was done that was unjust, that was not fair, that was not honest. And it came to light, or it's about to come to light. Whatever this injustice is between you two that happened, it's either has come to light in a big way or it's about to come to light. And that's the only way there will be healing, is that like all the cards are on the table where everything that was done is clearly out in the open for people to see and observe objectively. This person has a lot of love, though. It could be a mother figure, or it could be just somebody with a lot of feminine energy, whether they're male or female. Somebody very like Venetian. So, and they're very focused on their growth as well. They have a lot of love. They do. They want to heal. They want to, they want healing. It's just that they can't heal right now for some reason. I have the Star along with the Justice in reverse. But I also have the Four of Swords in reverse, so it's like, you know, a little complicated. Since you're over here feeling very... I mean, you guys have similar energy. You have the Queen of Swords in reverse, they have the Justice in reverse, and both are Libra energy, both in reverse. So both of you may feel like you've been done wrong, or there was something that was done that was really unjust. But there's a reversal of things here. Both of you have very strong connection, Cancer. very strong commitment, like mutual passion here between you two. There could be a new commitment between you two. It's like somebody between you two. I have the Six of Swords in reverse along with the Four of Wands. So it seems like in the past this was the case in reverse, where somebody, one of you, like packed up and said, like, the hell with this connection, commitment, or whatever you have going on with this person. Like, you were like, one of you were like not having it and wanted to pack up and leave and put some distance between you two. So for some of you, Cancer, this was you who did this. For others of you, it could be the other person. It will be different for different Cancers. But yeah, this is what happened in the past, and I think now it's turning around, where whoever left, it's possibly like they're coming back. There's a reversal here, and the connection in between you is just very strong, mutually, very passionate. There's a new door opening here for you, both of you, in this connection here. Yeah, and somebody's coming back, or somebody's like reversing what happened before. But the only way to truly do that here is to address whatever happened between you two that was unjust, that was not fair or not honest, that led to heartbreak, betrayal, or disappointment. You know, that needs to be clear about what happened, and that has to be solved. There needs to be some, you know, diplomatic confrontation, or at least like communication that needs to happen if it hasn't yet. But yeah, things are turning around. There could be reconciliation between you two. Somebody is at least thinking about coming back to this connection and rekindling the commitment. The Hangman here in reverse, along with the Queen of Cups, to me is telling me that you know, one of you is refusing to let go of the other individual. It's like you're holding on, and there is a lot of love behind that, a lot of care, a lot of nurture. It could also be where you're like behaving intuitively, or the person you're dealing with is, you know, it's a lot of love and care. And so somebody here is refusing to let go of this. They want to like have some control over what's going on between you two. I also have the 10 of Pentacles and the 9 of Swords. So this is a long-term connection you have with this person. You have history with them, definitely. There is a lot of love, but there's also a lot of like stress and fear or anxieties, worries, insecurities. One of you may be feeling very guilty about what happened. I'm getting that one of you actually cut off the other person, or thinking about like cutting off the other individual completely, cutting off communication, that is. And that turns the other person very worrisome. They just like, you know, can't sleep, worried, fearful, or guilty, you know. Yeah, you guys experience some sort of an ending, involved change. However, that ending likely is not permanent, Cancer. Somebody here fears, how do I say this? One of you have fears about getting tied down. One of you have fear about investing into a relationship or commitment, a long-term commitment, and they fear that it will be the wrong commitment, the wrong relationship, or it will end up in ruin, you know, or they will end up completely bored and uninterested. Like things will just be the same every day, or there will be like, you know, it will become like status quo every day, the same thing. They fear long-term commitment. I'm getting that really strongly here. Somebody, yeah, somebody's very impatient and worried and immature mentally, or in the way they communicate, how they think. Their logic is like very narrow and immature. So somebody has a very fixed perspective on relationships or this specific connection between you two, and they're refusing to see things differently or in a broader perspective. There's a lot of fear and impatience. You know, this one person here, one of you are having difficulty judging or evaluating this connection, relationship, in a logical way, in a realistic, grounded way. Yeah, it looks like this person needs to mature a little bit. Another Queen of Cups. A lot of love, a lot of care between you two. Oh, really? So, there is an ending, or there was one. But it's like you guys are still on the fence. Control issues. Needing to have control over people, relationships, life in general, or things, is actually creating a lot of anxiety, fear, worry, and problems, and, well, it's creating a lot of stress for one of you, or maybe for both of you. Letting go of the need to control, or letting go of ego, is how this person will get rid of all that stress, all that anxiety, or worries, or even guilt. If somebody here is non-committal, or fear commitment, fear, getting tied to someone or something and being bored with it, who's afraid they're going to lose their sense of adventure in life, or their sense of like fun in life if they get tied down. Those fears is what they need to let go of to feel free, to feel like happier and joyful, actually. If that makes any sense. But yeah, there's a lot of love and care, like I said, because I have the Queen of Cups showed up again for a second time. What I was just talking about the fears and anxieties and letting go of that, I have the King of Wands in reverse, along with the Nine of Wands and Nine of Swords in reverse. My apologies. That's what I was talking about. Now moving on, I have the World card and the Fool in reverse, right after the Queen of Cups. So yeah, there was an ending, or there is an ending, and it's how interesting. This is a very complicated situation. Today I can't speak at all, so my apologies, I don't know why. But it's like there was an ending. For some of you, it could be where like you were thinking, if there was no ending between you two, you were thinking about it like heavy, because there was definitely betrayal, or feeling disappointed and sad. But in any case, there is a definite ending, closing out the whole journey here in this situation and starting a completely new journey in your life. Closing out old chapters, old cycles. There is not much more you can actually learn from this relationship or person any longer. Not much you can really it's like they serve their purpose in your life, and now you're ready to move on. Whether you want to or not, you have a lot of love. That's definitely apparent here, and also passion for this person, and it looks like it's mutual. But there needs to be an ending to this whole cycle. But it's like you're on the fence, you know. Even when you do go through with the ending, or the universe puts you into that situation where you have to end the whole journey here, not just the chapter with them, you're still not ready to take a new leap of faith in your life. Like, you're on the fence, you're still processing things. Some of you, again, this could also be for other Cancers where there was already an ending between you and this person, and it was definite ending, but still there is like a sense of holding on to the other person, or wanting to rekindle, or thinking back, or thinking about going back, and if that's the case, you just don't want to take a new leap of faith with them yet, or at all, because you fear that you're doing something foolish here, or you're being played for a fool. Or it's just, you know, the idea of going back to this person may not be, you may not think of it like as a smart thing to do. You just don't want to take that chance. It's like too risky for you. And for others of you, like, you know, there is an ending. It's, I mean, I have the World card here, so, and with the Fool in reverse, so not taking a new leap of faith. After the ending, you know, you usually start from zero and start all over, a new journey in your life. But since it's in reverse, you do reach the ending, but you're still not ready to go on a new journey. So you're like on the border here between the two. Anything else for Cancer? Yeah. Oh, some of you are actually going to be traveling, by the way, Cancer. I'm getting that a lot. I have the 8 of Wands, which the World card, both of these are actually travel cards. So some of you Cancers are actually going to be traveling. It could be like between states, between countries, between cities. You know, it's somewhat long distance or completely long distance. You know, it's not like going from, you know, one county to the other. It's like between cities, states, or countries. Like there is traveling and possibly communication here. But it actually, it's going to give you a lot of joy, a lot of freedom, a lot of clarity. If you go on this like journey, you travel. But it's not really going to be good for your finances. It looks like, or some of you could have financial issues like debt or financial codependencies, or you're trying to figure out how to finance this travel, this, you know, journey you want to go on. It's very freeing to you. I have the Sun. It brings a lot of happiness, but I also have the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So there is some like financial codependency or just lack of financial freedom and stability here. And that's something you need to really pay attention to, Cancer. Well, yeah. And finally, I have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning, a new opportunity, and a new door opening up for you, Cancer. Once you like, I think this is a, you know, an opportunity that will help you get rid of your financial problems if you have them, or codependencies. Or, you know, like I said, you're trying to figure out how to finance a travel or a project or something, and, you know, unexpectedly or in some way, you figure out how to find that money or the funds. A door opens up for you. But regardless, like, there is a new door opening up for you in the future, Cancer, that is very tangible. Likely could be about like business, career, money, income. Could also be a commitment of some sort. But since it's attached to your like yeah, it's going to help you. I have the Two of Pentacles. That Ace of Pentacles leads to Two Pentacles. So that door, that commitment, that's tangible, is going to lead you to have financial balance. It's going to lead you to have balance in your life, period, but definitely financial or tangible balance. So that's good. You know, it looks a little troublesome when it comes to relationships, but it looks like you're gonna have really good things and opportunities coming towards you when it comes to your money and finances and career. I can't speak. Sorry, guys. But yeah. So yeah, with the relationship, it's possible there is a rekindling. Reconciliation, coming back together, but if so, it's gonna just lead to complete closure, I think, Cancer, because you're going to realize very quickly that you don't want to take this risk, you don't want to take this chance again. You may feel like it's just not the smart thing to do. It's just too risky. You don't want to get back into that cycle all over again. The cycle has ended or is ending. So if you do get back together, it's going to be about getting definite closure. So that's what it looks like so far. But yeah, that was Cancer for September. If it does resonate with you in any kind of way, please do like the video and don't forget to subscribe to my channel before leaving. Hopefully I'll see you on the next reading. Thank you for watching and thank you for your patience. I love you guys. Take care. Bye bye.